Welcome to the Herd's official YouTube channel. Make sure to like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Colin Cowherd podcast, all of our NFL instant reactions, and more football content.
It was just funny watching the Raiders. Like, for years and years, I've said the Raiders have talent. I mean, Ashton Genty's going to be a dude. Colton Miller, Brock Bowers, Max Crosby. They got dudes. I even think their defense is better. The thing with their defense last year, it got all banged up. Raiders got players. Now, leadership, coaching, coordinating, GM, not great. They flushed them all out. Remember when the Washington Commanders flushed everybody out? And everybody kept saying, oh, they got too many changes. Yeah, but they upgraded owner, GM, coach, coordinator, quarterback. I don't have a problem flushing everybody out with the Raiders because they upgraded it. Head coach, coordinator, quarterback. They got all new, all improved players. So I'm not one of these, there's too much radical change. That can hurt players, offensive lines, and chemistry. But if you give me a better GM, a better coach, a better offensive coordinator, and a better quarterback, Washington last year, Raiders this year, you got a better team. It's harder for players when there's a lot of new teammates. But I get a better coach and a better quarterback and a better GM and a better, situation. And by the way, Mark Davis, who used to be one of the poor owners, he went and sold portions of the team. Now they're well-funded. Now they're well-financed, and Allegiant Stadium puts a lot of money in the Raiders. So if you're a Raider fan, that wasn't a small win. I don't want to hear it's New England. That was a nice win for the Raiders. Okay. So we warned you on the Chiefs. I know it's Friday. We warned you. The division's too good. You can't live off slim margins. Justin Herbert with a wide receiving core. Guys were open. Quentin Johnson, one of his best games. Ladd McConkey. Guys were open all night. You can't keep winning one-score games. There is a randomness to it. Now, it's not like recovering fumbles. That's totally random. But there is a randomness to keep winning one-score games. One of the smart bets that the smart guys do in Vegas is teams that go like 8-1 in one-score games, bet against them the next year. Nobody does that. The AFC West is just too good. Denver played like crap and won. I mean, Denver was bad offensively. The Raiders go on the road, 3,500 miles, whatever. They win. Trust your eyes. Trust your eyes. The Ravens, Eagles, and Packers rosters look a lot better than Kansas City. A lot. Steve Spagnuolo's a great coach. He couldn't do anything. I mean, the Chargers were there to beat, right? They're banged up at receiver. They brought in Keenan Allen in August. He's 33. He's had like 4 surgeries that are grade 2 or 3 or above. 7 catches. Keenan Allen. Dude's a total baller, yes, but he should not have 7 catches. So, and by the way, next up on Fox, Philadelphia, and the Chiefs are a home dog. Okay? And Mahomes was amazing. Mahomes is going to get lost this past weekend because of what Josh Allen and Lamar did and Herbert did. Mahomes was unbelievable. Okay? But I'm not saying they're going to go 7-10. But Brady and Belichick and Randy Moss couldn't win a Super Bowl. Once you pay the quarterback, you got to start hitting on a lot of draft picks. And Rashee Rice is a hit. He can't stay eligible. Xavier Worthy, I mean, they literally couldn't get out of their own way. Travis Kelce ran over Xavier Worthy. So the NFL is engineered to bring the big dogs back to the middle. This isn't college football where the better you are, the better recruiting class. Pro football, the better you are, they want to pull you back in. They don't want back-to-back champions. And, I mean, that's why Buffalo, by the way, their defense. How is their defense? That's the league. They had to let go of multiple players. Baltimore has somehow, and Philadelphia somehow, it's just hitting on a lot of draft picks, have been able to maintain it and pay people a lot of money. It's hard. It's really hard. And here's Patrick Mahomes on the loss.
They came out with more energy than we did, their defense and our offense. So we didn't execute. I missed some throws down the field. And obviously we didn't play good enough in the first half. I felt like we had energy at practice yesterday and all throughout the week. But when you don't come out and play with the right mindset, you get beat. And the Chargers came out with the right mindset. We didn't, and they beat us.
I got to tell you, Mahomes, Herbert, Jordan Love, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, Brock Purdy. There was some really good quarterback play. And you don't have to win to be impressive. Shout out to a team that has literally cost me more than any in the NFL, Michael Penix and the Falcons. I thought they had it won, then they lost it. Michael Penix can spin it. And let me tell you this, Cam Ward can play. Denver's pass rush is a sea of orange. 1001, run for your life. That pass rush it's like when the Seahawks had that 3-year period. That Denver pass rush is insane. Cam Ward has very little to work with. Cam Ward can play. Michael Penix can play. Those guys are going to be really good. They just need help.
Well, I'm fired up to announce Hard Rock Bet as the Volume's new presenting sponsor. Everybody knows Hard Rock hotels and casinos are iconic for entertainment. Well, now the Hard Rock Bet app brings more energy and excitement than ever to the world of sports betting. What does it mean for you? Well, here at the Volume, you'll start to see us use Hard Rock Bet's lines when talking about the biggest games, college or pro. We'll give you all the crazy stats from Hard Rock Bet Stats Hub, which is right there in the app. Plus, we'll be taking the show on the road, doing live broadcasts, meet and greets right from the Hard Rock properties down in Florida. The Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook app's the only legal sportsbook whenever you're in Florida. It's also live in Arizona, Ohio, New Jersey, Indiana, Tennessee, Virginia, Illinois, and Colorado, with more states coming soon. So right now is the perfect time to sign up. All you have to do is place your first $5 bet. If it wins, you'll score $150 in bonus bets on top of your winnings. That's $150 more for you to bet this football season. If you're in New Jersey, you can also hit the Hard Rock Bet Casino app. It has all the same casino games you'd play at one of their properties. All your favorite games from Atlantic City. Practically everything you want to bet across every sport. All in the same top-rated, nearly 5-star app. So head over, sign up today. Join us as we get this party started with Hard Rock Bet. And roll with us all football season.
Welcome back. So listen, Micah Parsons actually only played about 45% of the snaps. But between Jordan Love's poise, Josh Jacobs, what is that, 9th straight game he scored a touchdown? Franchise record. The coaching, Green Bay looked different, folks. It is official. Let me overreact. Green Bay is winning that division. I don't need to watch Vikings-Bears tonight, and I do not need to see the Lions again. Adding Micah, played less than half the snaps, is different. Between Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love and that run game and Rashawn Gary and Micah, this is the best-looking Packer team I have seen since Aaron Rodgers in his prime. That defense was flying all over the field. Like, they always use first-round picks on defense, but you never really feel like they're intimidating. Like, Baltimore plays on fire. Denver with that crew in Denver. You see orange jerseys everywhere. Yesterday, that is the best Green Bay's defense is. Look, it didn't look like a Packer defense. Hyper-aggressive. And Micah Parsons already making an impact, creating more space and better matchups for the guys around him. So, and those wide receivers and tight ends, we've been talking about this the last 3 years. Green Bay just doesn't miss very much on offensive players. They're the opposite of Belichick and the Patriots. They hit on almost everybody. Even the wide receivers like Reid were like, well, I don't know. Romeo Dobbs, sometimes he has the drops. They all make plays. Kraft, the tight end's a stud. He's a Pro Bowler. He's going to be a big-time player for the Packers. 10 different guys caught passes. Green Bay was the best football team, coaching, offense, defense, I watched all weekend. I don't need to see anything else. I don't care if it's overreacting, because I know Matt's a great coach. And I know Micah Parsons can play. And I know those tight ends and receivers I've been watching for 3 years, if they stay healthy, are good. And I know Josh Jacobs, he's a bull, man. All I'm saying, I watched football weekend like you, starting last week college football, starting pro football Thursday night. That is the best team I watched. I do not see the holes. I don't see them. Jordan Love, think about Jordan Love. He's always more Favre than Aaron Rodgers. He's going to let it rip. He's going to have bad picks. Brock Purdy had bad picks. Andrew Luck had bad picks. Elway had a lot of them. The bottom line, are you willing to let it go? Do your prep, see the field, let it rip. Here's Micah and Matt LaFleur on what has changed. Just watching the game. What has changed? about Green Bay's defense?
These last 6 months was super draining, super toxic for everyone. I mean, it's something that, I don't think no player should have to go through. I could have been with these guys getting better and better, and we could have had probably even more dominant start, if that was the decision we was going to make. So I'm just happy that's behind. These guys embraced me. They believe in my talents. They believed in me, and I'm just going to give these guys everything I have because I know what's at stake.
He definitely has an aura about him, and just his style of play fits with our other guys. And I think all those guys are excited to play with him. It looked like a speed of light or a shooting star just coming out of the sky and closing ground fast, which, that's why he's here, right?
Yeah, trust your eyes. Jeff Hafley is an excellent defensive mind. Trust your eyes. You Packer fans are like, let's not go overboard. Okay, radio guys, slow down. I'm not slowing down. I trust my eyes. Hey, Micah played 45% of the snaps. He's not even in great game shape yet. Like, the Micah thing is going to get better. And I love the Packer fans. The Packer fans are spoiled. They've been watching great offense for 35 years. They haven't had Micah Parsons. I mean, they did Reggie White on the inside and a Charles Woodson, but Micah Parsons comes out at Lambeau Field, standing O. He came close to a sack once early. The fans went crazy, go crazy. That is what a Super Bowl team looks like. Ravens, Eagles, Packers. Those rosters are different. They are different rosters than everybody else.